Hey guys, Cindy from Flame of Recovery Tarot here. I am going to do a pick a card on what are people saying about you. Keep in mind it is a general collective reading. If you would like a personal reading, you can email me at flameofrecoverytarot@gmail.com. That's flameofrecoverytarot@gmail.com. Don't forget to like, comment on the videos, hit that all bell so you know when I post. Share them if you think they'll help somebody. And thank you so much for subscribing and supporting my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, I would be forever grateful if you would. Okay, so for what are people saying about you? Pile 1 is the orange. I think this is a maple leaf. Pile number 2 is the black maple leaf. I'm from Florida, so excuse me if I'm wrong on the maple leaf thing. And pile number 3 is the purple maple leaf. Again, on what are people saying about you? Pile number 1 is the orange maple leaf. If I'm correct on what kind of leaf it is. Pile number 2 is the black maple leaf. Pile number 3 is the purple maple leaf. And we are going to move pile 3 and pile 2 over. And we're going to obviously start off with pile number 1, which was the orange maple leaf. On what are people saying about you, pile number 1. Keep in mind this is a general collective reading. If you want a personal reading, you can email me at flameofrecoverytarot@gmail.com. That's flameofrecoverytarot@gmail.com. And don't forget to like, comment on the videos, hit that all bell so you know when I post, and share them if you think they'll help somebody. All right. Oops. Shaking everything, guys. I'm shaking the table. Yeah, you shook up somebody's world, or someone shook up your world here, and people are talking about it. You've had to climb mountains here. You've been through quite a bit in your love life. Okay. I feel like you're very spiritual. You're spiritually awake. You may be you read a lot. You're into spiritual books. You're into knowledge and learning and growing and changing and healing. And my dog's she wants to go out to see my mom, Nana. Hold on, let me open the door for her. All right, let me open the door, please. You can go see Nana. Go ahead. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. My dog, my Schnoodle TT, which her pictures are in my community page. She's a lifesaver for my mom who has dementia. She's not super bad, but she's like moderate. My dad died the end of April. It'll be 2 years the end of April, and I live with her. Anyway, my dog is, as all of you know, Earth Angel. Anyway, she wanted to go see her Nana, so I had to open the door. So the number 28 could mean something to you. I feel like there was changes that happened here, okay? You had to ground your energy. You were dealing with somebody, okay, that was shady, or people that were shady. Watch out, shit could get ugly. And shit, I think, did get ugly, okay? Watch out, you're being shady. Number 21 also, the number 8 also can mean something to you. For if I asked you to stay, would you leave? So I feel like you had some issues, obviously, we have love life, free from problems and money troubles, enjoy the passion of love and be loved, okay? So I feel like people are talking about your love life. So you might have somebody good right now in your love life after you went through hell with others in your love life, okay? And you were dealing with like shady people, shady partners in the past, okay? And people are now talking about how you might have somebody good in your life now after all that you've been through, okay? After you had to ground your energy. And this someone could be like someone you really trust, someone that really you can count on, or people are talking about how you deserve that because you're that type of person. And this says, the anchor denotes successful ventures in business and love and surrounded by 11, 13, 29. So these numbers could mean something to you. 11, 13, 29, 30, 31, and 35. Breach of trust, near the dog, fidelity of the one you loved. So I feel like you may have had to deal with somebody that was cheated on you, put you in a third party, made you, put you in a competition you never asked to be part of. Okay. And this was like, I don't know, I feel like this person like kind of got off on it, meaning like this is the type of person that fuels their energy by getting attention from others and trying to make you feel insecure, okay? I feel like this person might want to try to come back around, so use your discernment here. I feel like maybe because you do have abundance, you might not even be in a relationship, but you seem happy. You seem like you love yourself. You're okay all by yourself, and you have abundance coming in. You might have money. You may have gotten a raise. You might have gotten an inheritance, whatever. Or this new person you're possibly dating has stability and money, or this person is afraid that you're going to meet somebody like this and they're going to lose you. And people are talking about this, or they are talking to people about this. Both, probably, okay? Between worlds, beyond the obvious reality, new perspectives connect with other side, portal to higher realms. Okay, and something just came to my mind. I feel like these people, the person that is talking about you, or the people that are talking about you, whoever's giving this person advice on their love life, okay? It's not healthy advice, okay? They're getting advice from shallow people, okay? They might be getting good advice also, possibly, but I don't know if they're listening to it, okay? Use your discernment here, okay? Look in a book. Whatever you question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring the insight you seek. Okay, so I don't know. Like maybe you're a writer, or people say you should write a book. Okay, I've heard that one before. Or maybe you did write a book and people are talking about it. Okay, your life is just so inspiring and interesting that people want you to write a book about it. Okay. Or you're just very into books, you really read a lot, you're very well informed, you do your research, you don't follow the crowd, okay? And you're just very spiritual here, okay? And you've gone through a lot, and you're inspiring, okay? And that's what people are saying about you, and they are gossiping about your love life. I feel like they're gossiping about a past person, and they think maybe you're with somebody new, or they're not sure, but they're all talking about it, okay? They're all talking about it because they're like, yeah, this is, this person's a good catch and they're going to end up with somebody good. I feel like that's what they're talking about. And they're talking about like this person that screwed up, that was shady. They're like, yeah, they're dumb. They lost a good person here. Okay. That's what I feel like is happening. All right, guys, let's see. Let's get you a message. These are angel oracle message cards. Can we have a message for pile number 1? Now keep in mind this was a general collective reading, pile number 1. If you want a personal, I got 2. One fell in my lap and one went there. So you gotta let go and self-love, okay? So I feel like this situation you have learned to love yourself here, okay? And letting go of this shady people, shady person, places, or things has helped you, okay? But let's read the messages. And I think I was saying, don't forget to like, comment on the videos, hit that all bell so you know when I post, share them if you think they'll help somebody. And thank you so much, pile number 1, my subscribers, for supporting my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, I would be forever grateful if you would. Okay, I'm gonna read you the 2 messages that came out. Let go. I let go of things that I've outgrown. The angels suggest that you let go of any dead weight in your life, whether that's a toxic relationship, a job that's no longer fulfilling, or simply some negative thinking patterns. This will make space for positive new things to come into your life, okay? And the rainbow, I don't know, you could be part of the LB, can I say it right? LBTQ, whatever. My daughter will kill me because she's part of that group. I'm saying it wrong, but you know what I'm saying. This could be, you could be in a same-sex relationship, whatever. This might apply to a few people, okay? Self-love. I am worthy of love. Focus your attention on loving and believing in yourself. You are being encouraged by the angels to make your relationship with yourself your number 1 priority. Rather than dwell upon your shortcomings, you must accept and embrace who you are. Pile number 1. And don't forget that learning to love yourself is the definition of change, pile number 1. Thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. And we're going to move on to Pile number 2 for what are people saying about you, and that was the black maple leaf. I don't even know if they're really get black. I'm from Florida, so I don't know about the fall leaves stuff. Okay, guys. Pile number 2. Keep in mind, people are talking about your abundance. So you have some kind of abundance that came in or that's coming in. You're a divine feminine or divine masculine here. People are talking about your money. Hell, you don't give an F anymore. Like, you're like, I don't care what other people think. You had some endings happen. You might have had to start over with money, but you could be an earth sign here, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. You had to deal with some sneaky, snaky people. Number 8 and number 13 could mean something to you, pile number 2. The snake indicates, I don't even know what this is, enmity and calamities, the degree of which is governed by the distance of the card from the person. Okay, well, this is the last card that came out. So you distanced yourself from these snake cycles with some snaky people or a snaky person, okay? And people are talking about this because you were a divine feminine. This was people like intruders, conquerors, aggressors, occupiers, martyrers, invaders. Like, these are people that, like, I don't know, people are a person that, I don't know, tried to run you over and control you. Even financially, possibly, or this was affecting your finances, okay? And you had to, like, not give any F-U-C-Ks. Give 0, and you had to walk away and end things. Okay? You had to end things. Could be a Scorpio. You could have been dealing with a Scorpio. You're a Scorpio. I feel like with the Death card. Abundance. I feel like you could be an earth sign here, too, with this abundance. It just gives me earth energy here. Prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks you may have. In fairyland and human land, there's enough abundance for everybody. Like, yeah, people are talking about your glow up, okay? I don't know if it's about money, if it's just that you're happy and beautiful and healthy and handsome and you're just glowing, and people are noticing that you've gotten rid of all the snakes and toxic patterns in your life, and they're talking about it. Yeah, you have 8 here twice. You have 8 here twice, okay? And you've learned to love yourself, okay? And you're getting abundance because of that, and that's what people are talking about, pile number 2. And you've gotten in touch with your feminine side now. Now, you could be male or female. Divine feminine is being able to receive, okay? And I feel like you maybe have balanced your feminine and your masculine, okay? And people are talking about that, okay? Feminine essence, multifaceted aspects, embracing all your parts, power and gentleness, using finesse to triumph. Yeah, like, people are just enamored by you, male or female, okay? They listen to what you have to say. You walk into a room and the energy changes, okay? For the better. Although you will you will irritate people who are toxic and that need to change, you know? You will do that because you're awake, okay? And you care about, and you love yourself, and you don't care what other people think, and that energy will irritate people who need to work on that, okay? Who care too much about what other people think. It will irritate those people, okay? Your energy. All right, pile number 2. Keep in mind this was a general collective reading. If you would like a personal reading, these, holy God, messed up. Hold on, guys. I'm just going to take whatever comes out. Okay. Keep in mind, this was a general collective reading, pile number 2. If you want a personal, you can email me at flameofrecoverytarot@gmail.com. That's flameofrecoverytarot@gmail.com. And don't forget to like, comment on the videos, hit that all bell so you know when I post. Share them if you think they'll help somebody. And thank you to pile number 2 for subscribing and supporting my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, I would be forever grateful if you would. This one just flipped, so I'm taking it. All these cards are like flipping. All right, hold on. There we go. All right. Pile number 2. You got serenity. Everything in and around me is in perfect harmony. You are moving into a time of greater inner peace and tranquility. The angels reassure you that peace of mind is within you. You can feel serene even in the midst of great turmoil. Okay, that is your message, pile number 2. Okay, thank you guys so much. And we are going to move on to pile number 3 for what are people saying about you, and that was the purple maple leaf. Pile number 3, keep in mind this is a general collective reading. If you want a personal reading, you could email me at flameofrecoverytarot@gmail.com. You guys are a survivor, and you are a muse for people, and you inspire people. I'm getting this right away. People admire you. People like to be around you. People want to like celebrate with you. Okay. Let's see what this says. Pile number 3. Don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be sneaky lying bastards. Okay. I think you help people. Number 11. I think you help people. 7. I worry about us a lot. And number 8 could mean something to you. The mountain nearby indicates the presence of a mighty enemy. Okay, let's see. Survivor, resilience, adaptability, and lucky. I don't think you're lucky. I think you're a very hard worker. I think you've gone through a lot spiritually. I feel like you may have been an I was going to say alcoholic, but I was going to say workaholic, but alcoholic came out. So it's possible maybe you did have an issue and you're in recovery. Or the person that's talking about you, or you had to deal with somebody that needed to be in recovery, okay? And I feel like you've gotten new opportunities because you were resilient, okay? And you survived and you moved forward, and your story and your, everything is, your life story and everything you've been through is inspiring others. You are a muse to others. Sorry guys, I just dropped that. Subtle magic is all around you. Outer worldly wisdom, keeping a sense of wonder, build creative power. Yeah, you're very creative and powerful, okay? And people are talking about that. And they admire you, okay? Celebration. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out and dance and play. An invitation could be on the way. Yeah, so people like to hang out with you. People like, you could be a dancer. You like to dance. People like to dance with you. You could be a musician. I just feel like people really are inspired by you, and you help people learn to, let go of some toxic patterns, let go of toxic people, places, and things. Okay, let go of the things that hold you back here. Okay, and you used to maybe worry too much about what other people think. You used to maybe worry too much about your whoever you were dating at the time. Maybe you were a people pleaser, or you were trying to save everybody, and you realized, oh, I had to save myself first, okay? And I feel like that story is inspiring to others, okay? Pile number 3. Let's get you guys a message, angel message, oracle card. Pile number 3. Keep in mind this was a general collective reading. If you would like a personal reading, you can email me at flameofrecoverytarot@gmail.com. That's flameofrecoverytarot@gmail.com. Don't forget to like, comment on the videos, hit that all bell so you know when I post. Share them if you think they'll help somebody. And thank you, Pile 3, for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed, I would be forever grateful if you would. And you guys, you have intuition. I trust my feelings and insights. Your angels are sending signs to help validate your intuitive hunches. The next time intuition alerts you to something, listen closely, realizing that it is your angel guiding you to something great or leading you away from something. Okay? Pile number 3. And remember, learning to love yourself is the definition of change. Namaste.